What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very special edition of BB Live Chats. I'm here with my favorite house guest of all time, Big Brother Season 11 winner, also my girlfriend, Jordan Lloyd.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for stopping in, love.
You're welcome.
For taking the time to spend more time with me.
I know.
Are you excited to spend more time with me?
Yes.
And everybody at home to take their questions?
Yes.
Oh, well, thanks. Guys, if you want to tweet in your questions, hashtag BB Live Chats, and we're taking them right now. Anything goes, even the marriage talk. I'm going to take that right away. Don't start yet. But here we go. So, love, how's everything going? How are you liking? What's going on? Let's catch up with you for the people at home.
Okay. So I am in school right now. I think everybody knows that. I'm in hair school. I absolutely love it. I'm doing really good. Really, I have no life right now because that's all my life revolves around is school. So I took a couple vacation days so I could come out here and see Jeff. We try to see each other, every month, every 3 weeks. And so...
More than that. We see each other like every 2 weeks.
No, we don't.
Don't give a fake message.
No, that's not right.
But did you explain we used to live together?
Yes, we used to live...
For a year, but Jordan had to get into hair school and all this.
I didn't know you wanted me to get into all that.
Well, people, you got to explain. Well, you said I'm here on vacation.
I was living here for 9 months. I did not like it. I was not ready for LA. At the time, it just wasn't my cup of tea. So I moved back home, and we had a talk about everything.
Maybe not that deep. Maybe just the basics. Long story short, she's back. She's loving hair school. Things are better than ever, and we're happy.
Yes.
Right?
So all the people that are writing that y'all are broken up or it's fake, blah, blah, blah.
Don't worry about all those people.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this season of Big Brother?
Boring.
Wow.
Yes. It's so boring. It's so predictable.
You know this is a CBS show, by the way.
I'm sorry, guys, but it's true. It's
okay,
boring.
I know. I get what you're saying. You're saying because of the unanimous votes.
It is. It's so predictable. Nobody's making a move. Helen thinks last night when Julie mentioned to her about I read a tweet about making big moves. They really do think that they're making big moves.
Well, yeah, the Houseguests think they're making big moves, but outside, obviously, I'm sure everybody agrees, they are not making big moves at all, in my mind.
Right, and I can't talk. I never could win anything either, but if I could win, I would have. That double eviction, I don't understand why you didn't split. You always split up a couple. I hate to say that because we were a couple in the house, but you have to. If you want a chance to win,
if you win
you
HOH,
have to split up.
If you win HOH and you win veto, you have to make a big move,
right.
And that's happened twice. So.
And I think they should have, and that double eviction. Well, I think McRae can win a little bit more than Amanda, so they should have got rid of McRae and just kept Amanda in the house.
Well, you want to take some questions before we rattle down a path that has nothing to even do with Big Brother?
Okay.
Let's stay on track here because we have a tendency to go that way.
Okay.
All right, let's take the first question. Adrian asks, when are you two lovebirds getting married?
Oh, gosh. Never. Jeff's taken forever.
She's in hair school right now, Adriana, sorry. She's in hair school, so we're taking our time.
Jeff's really taking his time.
Listen, things are going really good right now. Okay, our relationship's great. Yeah. We're not going to rush into anything just to rush into it. Listen, it's coming soon, okay? I know Julie dropped that bomb on national television. That was, by the way, you get pre-questions before you're on the show, and that wasn't one of the pre-questions. She snuck that in there. That's why I was so surprised on the show. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You acted scared.
Okay, she snuck it in there. And that's the first question now. I get it every day, all the time. On Twitter, when I meet someone out, hey, you're Jeff. When you get married? Are you guys married? All right, I answered that enough, Adriana. I'm sure we're going to get a couple more. You want to take another one?
Yes.
All right. Vanessa asks, do you think anyone will ever make a big move against McCray? You kind of were talking about that, so now you could get into it a little bit.
Well, with Erin, here's her shot right now. I think it would be a smart move, but she made a Final Four deal with McRae, and I don't know who the other person was.
They're called 3 a.m.
3 a.m., yeah. She made a Final Four deal, so...
They're 3 A's and an M. That's why they're 3 a.m.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so no, I don't think they will. They're all scared. If she puts up Spencer and who else is left in the house?
Well, Spencer's the last of the people that they've been putting up every single week. So
Yeah.
she's got to put up somebody new, meaning Aaron has to put up somebody new this week to break into one of the alliances.
She does. I mean, I hate, no disrespect to people. I know I don't agree with stuff, but Aaron's playing the best game right now.
All comments aside,
This
is just Big Brother. You think Aaron's playing the best game?
Yes, right now she is. She's winning everything.
I think it's hard to disagree with that because she won 4 HOHs. She's winning, but she's not making any big moves.
I know, because she's scared. I can understand the first time because all her alliance was gone, and she just had Gina Marie, so she had to regroup. But I just don't. Now it's like, okay, get your alliance, start getting rid of people. Because, I mean, really, CBS is just going to be writing a check to Amanda or Helen because they're just walking to the finals.
Well, I don't know. Someone's got to shake the house.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think they are. I don't think she will. I think she's scared.
What's it like when CBS writes you a check like that?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Don't put me on the spot.
Well, this is a show. We have to ask questions.
I know.
You want to ask another one?
No, yeah.
Well, what's it like? It's nice, right?
Yeah.
Must be. I don't know. Anyways, Chevy wants to know, is that Chevy? Like Chevy Chase? Yeah. Chevy asks, do you think 3 a.m. is loyal?
I think so.
You think they'll stick?
I think, yeah.
So that means Aaron's not putting up McCray.
No, I don't. I don't think she is. I don't.
So you think they're going to stick loyal? You think that one's going to the Final Four, 3 a.m.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're getting tired of Helen, and yeah, I think they're going to stick.
Do you think Helen's going to go up this week though?
Yes.
You do?
Well, I kind of do, but I don't. It's like she's either going to put up Spencer.
Just make a bold prediction. Who do you think's going up this week?
I hope it's Helen.
Make a bold prediction. A prediction.
Okay, I think that it's going to be Helen and Alyssa.
Ooh.
Because Aaron and Alyssa, I think they don't
and
like each other.
Spencer's gonna skate by this week?
I think he should. Because, I mean, if she wants to win, if you're thinking about winning, keep Spencer. He doesn't win.
So that's
anything.
That's a prediction. Do you think that's what she's gonna do? Because that's the next question. Andy asked, who do you think Aaron's gonna put up? So you made a prediction.
Yeah.
Is that who you think she's going to do? Or do you
That's
think
what I think.
You think it's going to, the house is going to tell her what to do and she's going to put up Spencer and blah, blah, blah?
No, I think she might actually make a move.
I hope so.
I hope
for
so,
everybody's sake. All right, ready? Mm-hmm. Jessica asks, what are your thoughts on how the Houseguests treated Jesse?
I feel bad for Jesse. I would hate to be on this season. It was a ton of mean girls.
Do you think it was the nature of the game or low down and dirty? You think they did her dirty?
Both.
Did they do her dirty?
Dirty. Yeah.
Did they do her dirty?
Yes, I think they did her dirty, and I think it for like the game purposes. What she asked for the nature of the game. I think it was both. I think everybody in there is mean.
No, the nature of the game. Like, do you think the way she was treated was right, or do you think it was just the nature of Big Brother? Because
I think it was both. Because you're at this point now where you're going crazy and you're losing your mind, and then I think too it's just a bunch of catty girls that act like they're in high school.
Did you answer that already?
I get
I'm like half listening because I'm used to her at home, so I kind of half listen, but then I'm like, oh wait, what did she say? Because we're on camera. I have to pay attention
He's
now.
so mean.
I know, I'm the worst. This is a fun one. Are you having fun?
Yes.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, go.
Stop looking at the questions. I asked the questions.
Okay.
Okay, do you remember, did you watch my interviews at least when we first started?
Yes, I did.
You did, when I interviewed all the house guests?
Yes, I did.
Remember I told you about this segment called Time Capsules?
Uh-huh, I think.
So what we do basically is we interview each house guest like they won the $500,000. So we say, listen, for instance, Jesse, what would you tell yourself right after you won the $500,000? So we made a little time capsule.
I saw that with Howard.
Okay, so
yeah.
Jesse made one,
okay.
And we're gonna check it out right now. Let's see if Jesse stayed true to who she is. Let's check it out.
Congratulations on winning the $500,000, Jesse. I knew you could do it. Always believe in me, which is yourself, and that's what got you the money. Woo! Let's go party.
I feel bad for her. Okay, I'll admit, I thought she was boring in the beginning. I was like, okay, this girl's so boring. But towards the end, middle of it, she was like really sweet, and then I got to know, like, she's just sweet and she's shy kind of, and I think Big Brother, it's a game that's so catty that it just.
She seemed like a sweet girl. When I interviewed her that day, she seemed like a very sweet girl, and I was concerned about her. I think even one of the clips in the interview was, I don't want you to get steamrolled in there, you know, and she kind of got steamrolled.
Yeah,
you know?
I think if she would have, instead of following the house in the very beginning, instead of like sticking up with other people, I think she would have done better.
Well, I don't know. She just kind of got caught in the middle,
Yeah.
you know. And then this last week, she tried to blow up people's games, and I wish she would have went a little further.
Well,
I
she
wish she would
played
have kept going.
sides. Every time somebody would win, she's like, "Oh, yay!"
Yeah, but if
we're
you're
best
going
friends."
down, go down.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
I'm happy that she stirred it up a little bit.
what do you think about this twist? Because she might have a chance to come back in the game.
I mean, I hope somebody comes back in the game. I hope it's.
It's going to be Candace, Judd, Jesse,
I hope
and
it's
whoever gets evicted this week. So they're all in jury right now, and one of them's going to come back, but we don't know how they're going to come back. You hope it's Judd that comes
I
back?
hope it's Judd. Yeah.
I hope.
He brings entertainment. And I mean, I like Howard too. I thought Howard was. Actually, I liked all the ones
like
that
his
got
shirt?
evicted. Yes, I love it.
But that's not for Judd. That's for the whole cast of BB15, because everybody wore the shirt.
Yeah.
Are you going to keep that there?
Yes.
All right. You want to take another question? Sue asks, the answer I just suppose it was yes, right?
Yes.
Sue asks, what should the girls do to keep their heads in the game? How can you use a fight to your advantage?
Oh man. How can you use a fight, causing a fight in the house or a house meeting? House meetings are never good because somebody gets caught lying and then other people start getting mad at the other person. So I mean that's a good thing. I would call a house meeting and call Helen
You just
out.
said it was not a good thing.
Well, it's like a good thing, but it's bad for the person lying in the house.
So you think the girls should call a house meeting and call out Helen?
Yeah, I think they should.
That's some sound advice. Thanks, Sue.
I don't know why anybody's asking me any advice.
Because you're the guest. You won.
I know, but I was the worst. I was like that was just like a blessing that I won because, I mean, you helped me get all the way to the end.
So that's a strategy. McRae's kind of got the same strategy with Amanda. Amanda,
True.
I'm guessing, from like if we're comparing the two,
Right.
You're like the McRae. Well, let's not compare personalities, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's got a shield in
That is
Amanda.
true. That is true.
So that means McRae, in my eyes, is playing a smart game because he has someone that's going to go down before him. And as long as they could both stay in the game, he's going to go farther. And he's going to go 1 week further just because he has that shield. You get it?
You're right.
So
You're right.
in a sense, you made a good move by having.
By aligning with you.
You secretly knew I was going down before you.
Oh, of course.
So maybe it wasn't such a big secret, but I mean that was a good strategy.
Yeah. But I mean, you were like in the house, you were like my best friend. So it wasn't more so, I wasn't really thinking about all that. I think the first time going on there, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what to expect. You know, because we both had never seen the show before. So, I mean, it was just very, I don't know. I'm the worst at asking for advice about this stuff.
I think both of us are. But anyways, on with the show. Shauna asks, do you think that bringing back one of the house guests in the jury will shake up the house? Is this going to be something that's going to finally shake up this house?
Well, okay, so if it's Judd that comes back, I don't think so.
I know where your head's going here.
Everybody's going to be like, yay, Judd, and be excited, and Jesse's gone, so, I mean, Judd and her had, I guess, like a little rival thing going on. But if it's Howard that comes back, then it's going to shake up the house.
If it's Howard that comes back, it's going to shake me up because he's not even in the running to come back. He's not even in jury.
Oh, he's not? Oh, I thought he was in jury.
Candace, Judd, Jesse, and whoever comes this week.
Oh, no, it's not going to be the house. It
So
doesn't.
maybe I didn't know where your head was there. If Candace comes back in, it's going to shake up the house. Yes?
Yeah, that will, because her and Gina Marie, and so, yeah.
Okay, so I think we answered that. If Candace comes back in, I think it'll shake up the house. If Judd comes back in, it might too, because they evicted him falsely, I would say. I mean, he was making moves, but I don't know.
He's
We'll
just
see.
fun to hang out
I
with.
think no matter who comes back, it's going to shake it up a little bit. I think it's a good thing that they're doing
I felt
this.
bad for Candace in the house. All the girls were so mean to her. And she's one of the prettiest ones in there.
Okay, do you want to take a question?
Okay.
Okay, Marcy asks, do you think McRae gave up last night on the HOH so Amanda wouldn't get upset?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he knew the answer.
What do you think about when he said Jeff did it for Jordan? Remember when Amanda goes, well, Jeff did it for Jordan and Brendan did it for Rachel. Why can't McRae do that for me? Did you watch that part?
I did.
Okay, thanks.
No, I think, I don't even think he was thinking. I don't even think McRae.
What are you thinking right now?
Stop.
I'm not, but what do you think about that? Do you think McRae gave up? I get what Marcy's saying. It kind of looked like he gave up there, like he really didn't want to win it because they got in a fight the previous competition. Well, I don't know if it was the previous week or previous competition when Amanda said that because she was upset that McRae wouldn't let her win.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So do you think he gave up? So you don't think he gave up, you think he just lost?
I think he just lost. I don't think he knew the answer.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
And how did you feel about when Amanda said that about me giving up for you? Or who cares about that? What did you think when I gave it up for you? Was that sweet?
It was. I knew you were gonna do it though, because we were like getting to that point. We were like upset, and I missed my family so much, and we knew we could trust each other. It was natural. Like
as much as it was sweet, it was a good game move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like.
So you could still play for HOH.
Right, but it was sweet though.
Yes.
Remember that?
What if I tricked you and I would have done it the other way? You would have gave it to me and I put you up.
Then you wouldn't be sitting right here right now. Anyways, it worked out for the best, Marcy. Thanks. Anita asks, why do you think Amanda acted like a crybaby in front of McRae?
I think Amanda, when things don't go her way, and she gets like real sassy and very but I mean it's Big Brother, nothing's gonna go your way all the time. So like when they're high up on the pedestal, they think that they're like on cloud 9, and then when she hears one person's coming after her, my goodness, she goes after him, and she's like really like mean to him.
You're right. I think Big Brother, my whole strategy was mentally like you have to keep an even keel.
Right.
Like you can't get too high because you're in an HOH, you're riding that high horse, and then once you fall, like the cycle of Big Brother, you're high one week and then you're on the block the next week. You have to be able to keep your head, and I think the house guests, being a past house guest, do you agree that they're past the point of like they're very emotional now?
Right.
Things are very like blurry in their mind. They don't know what's going on, and they're really riding the wave. Like when they're high, and when they're low, they're very low.
This is when I think they're at the point when you really start missing your family. You miss like friends.
And you see people breaking down.
Yes,
in there.
and I think a good thing in the show is like, for instance, like the first season that we were on together, I had you as such like a good friend in there, and I could trust you and I could confide in you. But when you're on your own in there and you don't really have anybody that you can talk to about whatever you're feeling, that makes it harder, I think.
Right.
At least like we knew we could trust each other, and that we had each other to rely.
Right. But Amanda trusts McRae. Maybe that's why she's being a crybaby, like the question says, towards McRae. Maybe it's just her emotions are getting the best of her, and she's just trying to get some of that out to McRae. Because I know even when I was in there, I was like a hothead and I had emotions going on. Weren't crying, but they were like mad emotions. I'd have to go and vent to Jordan, and just to get some things out. I didn't want anyone to hear it, but sometimes you have to vent. You have to get things up. It's a tough place mentally to be, especially at this stage in the game. Mm-hmm. So Anita, I think we got it. You got it?
Yes.
Got it. Let's take Julia. Julia asks, I saw the Mimi? Memo?
I think that's.
I saw the memo on Facebook, and I voted to hear Jeff's side of the story. It says Mimi, and I was thinking I have a friend named Mimo, so I got confused. And I can't read, so whatever. So you saw them? Did you see the thing on Facebook?
No.
So there's a thing. It was split in half. You really did your research for this show, by the way. They're split in half. One, it was my face and your face from a picture we took 25 years ago when we were in the Big Brother house. That was only 4 years ago. but I would have liked an updated photo. Let's give us that.
Okay.
And it says, would you like to hear Jeff's side of the story or Jordan's side of the story?
And they got yours?
So I didn't get the memo of the story. But so she wants to hear my side of the story. I don't know what side there is. I don't know what side of the story the question's even about, to be honest with you.
That's what I was about to say. What's the question?
I don't know. I think just about everything in general.
About what?
I don't know. I think about I'm just going to guess it was about the marriage thing and everything that's going on. But I kind of touched on that earlier in the show. Didn't I?
Yes.
We touched on that. Mm-hmm. Why are you looking at me? So, because this is why I get like all nervous and frazzled about this marriage question.
Okay, going back to the marriage thing, what I said, you could just give me a ring and then we could just stay engaged for a really long time and then not worried about marriage for
And then
a while.
everyone will be quiet?
Yeah.
Well, oh man. Did you get nervous a little bit?
No.
I bet everyone
I
got
knew you
a little
were
excited.
Okay.
But I do have something under there for you later.
Okay.
Okay, you're excited about that? So if you want to hear my side of the story, you have to then rewind because I kind of gave mine at the top of the hour, right?
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
half hour, whatever we're doing. Let's take some questions. Right? This
Yes.
is getting goofy. Michelle asks, as a couple that met and are still together, do you think McCranda will make it out of the house, or is this just a showmance?
No, I think they'll make it outside of the house.
Really?
They seem very genuine and that they really like each other. I don't know them, but just from what I see, I don't watch live feeds or any of that, but from what I see on TV, she seems very dominating. So,
There's
she
definitely
would
the
wear,
yin and the yang.
Yeah, she would definitely wear the pants, and I think he's like really laid back, just go with the flow. And I think she more so would be the one to get aggravated at things. She would probably be the one to break
She'd
it
wear
off.
the pants. She would bring home the bacon.
Yes.
She would. You have any other analogies we could throw in there?
No, but she would basically, I think, do everything.
Way to go with that one. Okay, McCray's bandana asks, do you think Amanda can win the whole game without even winning a competition solely because she is the mastermind?
It's possible. I mean, anything's possible in that house.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
You could make it in the final two, not even win. Somebody could just take you because they think nobody in the house likes you. And then the house, you never know how the jury's going to vote.
I think there's been a couple people, I don't know the exact numbers they go very far without winning a competition. But I think in the very end, even when there's 4 people, your chances of winning are obviously higher because it's a 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 chance. And so I think in the end you have to get something because you won in the end to
Right.
pick who you were taking. And if you didn't take Kevin, or if you didn't take Natalie,
And
if you
if I would have taken Kevin, I would have lost.
you would have lost, I
Yes.
think, yeah.
But I think you have a sense, you have that feeling, like I had in my gut. My gut kept telling me.
But this is a different season as well, and she is controlling people like puppet strings, So
she's good.
I
at
would
what
think she
does.
might be able to pull this off without winning any competitions, because all she needs to do is get her and McRae there. But I don't know what the jury's going to think about Amanda versus McRae in the end, and if they even get there. I mean, it's a long shot, but she
Right.
might be able to win. She might be able to do it, huh? Mm-hmm. Got it.
Yeah.
Cody asks, how hard was it to be on Big Brother and get through all the hard decisions and alliances?
I think the hardest thing in Big Brother is just you get paranoid. Somebody walks away and you're like, what are they saying about me? And they could be talking about rainbows or something. And you think they're
Like everybody
talking,
does in the Big Brother house.
But you just don't know who you can trust, and everyone lies. That's like, I think that's just I know that's the point of the game, kind of. You have to lie at some point, but you just don't have anybody you can trust.
It's tough. We had each other, which was solid,
It's a lot. A lot of people think. I think it's a lot harder mentally. I think Big Brother.
For
going
sure.
in there.
But a lot of
people don't understand that.
No, it's hard to put that across to like the viewers how hard it is.
Because you have to think people watching are like, it can't be that hard, but you know, you don't know what's going on in the outside world. You can't watch TV. If you want to get away, you can't. There's like people everywhere.
And it's hard to trust, well, like you're saying, it's hard to trust your fellow house guests because they're like, I want to be on your side. And you're like, okay, but I'm like, she's lying or he's lying.
Yeah.
You know, like, why are they doing this or why are they doing that? And your mind jumps to conclusions that might not even be there. They actually might be extending an olive branch and want to team up with you, but your mind is like, I can't do it.
I think
it happened to me, you know?
I think at a certain point, it gets a little hard to switch alliances because I think some people are like, oh, I've been in that alliance from the beginning, and then if it's like
cozy.
It's like this.
Go ahead, sorry.
It's like if you're in the top 6 or the top 8, I think it's hard to make a transition because people already been.
You
playing
already
together.
have your people that you're playing with.
So it's kind of
which
like,
I think was Jessie's downfall because she wasn't really in a clique.
Right.
You know. All right, this one. You better answer this one right.
Okay.
Sue asks, if you could talk to each house guest left, what advice would you give them? Make a big move. We talked about it all morning.
I would say, 1, play your own game. Don't let other people influence you. Go with your gut. If you have a feeling about somebody in that house, normally your feeling is right.
Okay, my advice would be like, make a big move. That's what I'd say right to their face, loud, and then leave the house.
That is
Do
true,
something.
yeah.
That was it. Sorry, did I get I was getting angry all morning about it.
Yeah, I get fired up sometimes when I'm watching it.
Like, if you have the veto, or if you have HOH and you have the veto, you have to make a big move. You got to do it.
Yeah, you do.
It's rough watching that. Would you make a big move at this point?
Yeah, I mean, if I could win stuff, like when Helen goes to Aaron and she's like, oh, you're the Janelle, you made a big move. I'm like, no, if it was Janelle, she would have probably put up you and Amanda. I feel like if it was Rachel, if it was you, if it was Brendan and Danny, I think everybody would have got the double eviction, you get rid of a big target.
Well, here's a good question, because every season's different. We had some strong personalities when we played, but obviously I would be the one to make a big move. I'm that type of personality, and I can't win this show. So it might be a stupid move to make that big move. And you were more of a laid-back person. Do you think being in this house, you would have followed the house, or you think you would have stepped up, be honest, and made a big move?
I mean, I would have made a big move.
Yeah?
I think I would have. Because with me, I go with my gut. I go with the way I'm feeling. If I feel like someone in the house, I mean, every move that we made in the house together, like our decisions, it was always like, I think he's lying, or I think she's lying. I think this is the time that we need to get rid of him.
Okay.
Good
no,
answer?
that's good. Yeah, totally good. Totally good. Carrie asks, how different is the Big Brother game now that your first time 4 years ago, house guest strategy, competitions, etc.? How different is it? And I think we just kind of answered that. Every house is different, and we had different personalities in our house, and I think we just pretty much answered that exact same question. So that's how things are different now. But you can't answer for these people. I'm not in that house. You're not in that house.
Right.
So it's way easier. I'm a viewer now to sit here and judge and yell at the camera and say, make a big move. But when you're in that house, maybe that's not the answer for them, you know?
Right.
So, I mean, I'm getting upset as a viewer because I want to see something big happen.
I liked it when, in the house in the beginning, when it was like Jeremy, Caitlin, Gina Marie, and Aaron versus the other side of the house, because it was like good versus evil. And it was just, I mean, if I was in the house, I would have hated it. But for entertainment purposes, as a viewer watching it, it was like really exciting and fun to watch.
There's a lot of people.
Because they kept going back at it, and you were like, oh, I hope this person wins, and if they don't win and the opposite side gets it. It was just more fun to watch. Now it's just kind of boring.
It's good for, when there's confrontation.
Right.
People like to watch a train wreck. It's true. We all like it.
That's reality television.
We all like it. All right, one more. Nicole asks, Jordan, who do you think will win this season, and who do you want to win? So who do you think's going to win it, and who do you want?
Can I say a couple people I think might win?
There's only a couple people left.
I know, but
let's make some big.
Okay, I think Aaron has a good shot.
Yeah.
At winning.
Okay.
Who do I want to win? I like McRae still.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I was rooting for Howard and Judd and to win it, but they're gone. So.
But Judd might have a chance.
Judd might have a chance. If Judd comes back, I want Judd to win.
That's your pick to click. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm a Judd fan. I think everyone is a Judd fan.
And if Judd wins the game, I want Howard to win America's favorite. Yeah, America's favorite.
Who do you want to win America's favorite?
Howard.
Howard? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because he can't come back.
He was just such a good, genuine guy. I like nice people.
All right. Well, I think that's it for our questions.
That's it?
Do you have anything else you want to say? It flew by.
Oh, we're already done?
We're already done. Well, not yet. I have one thing to give you. Or a couple things to give you.
All right.
It's from everybody here. You ready? It's for a thank you for being here.
Okay.
And you can leave it in our apartment.
Okay.
All right. Do you want the first thing?
Yeah.
The first thing is your very own Big Brother beach ball. We don't have a beach ball.
Aw, thanks.
And you watch the show.
Oh, now I like this. I'll use this at school.
It's called a tumbler.
What, does it do something?
I don't think so. It's called a tumbler. I don't know why. They just told me that too. I think maybe because it tumbles and it doesn't spill.
Oh, get real. Okay.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Well, you didn't act
I'll
like
use
it.
that.
You're like a kid at Christmas. What's next? Well, this is the last one, so you better like it. A beach towel. It's beach. You're in California.
Yeah.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it. I'll use this at the pool.
And at the beach. Guys, if you want your very own Big Brother towel like this, your own tumbler, beach ball, HOH robe, anything you want, go to cbsstore.com and get your very own, and you could have all this fun stuff just like Jordan.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for being here. Did you have fun?
I did.
Give me a kiss. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in next week. Who knows who's going to be here? I don't know what's going on with this twist, but I know one thing. We'll be right here next week, 9 Pacific. Why do they say, here, let me give, before I close this, why do they say Pacific time and not Atlantic time? Why is it Eastern time?
Oh, don't ask me.
Confusing things in the world. Guys, don't forget to watch Big Brother. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey,